김벌리 안, BEFM 부산영어방송.
Some days, we just want simple answers. Eat this, avoid that, stay healthy. But the truth is, it's rarely that simple. Or is it? Let's be honest, how often do you eat beans? For many of us, the answer might be not very often. But today, we're diving into a small habit that could bring big benefits. It turns out that eating just a little bit of beans, like chickpeas or black beans, every day might help protect your heart and lower your cholesterol. Sounds simple, right? Stick around and we'll break it all down in a way that's easy to understand and easy to try in your own kitchen. It's Tuesday, June 10th, 2025, and this is Midday Mate. Let's get started.
I've been trying to go, I don't know why I'm falling back. Overpass, I'm done with that. I've been trying to go, I don't know why I'm falling back. Overpass, I'm done with that. Over and over, I told you, don't leave me alone, cause I'm drowning in your ocean. Oh baby, I told you, these days I'm alone now. It's finally over, and it's hard to stay sober. I told you, don't leave me alone, cause I'm drowning in your ocean. Oh baby, I told you, don't wait till it's over. You do me, you do the baby, you do me like over. Play me Django Lover, these days I'm alone now. It's finally over, and it's hard to stay sober.
And that was Ocean by Limonade. It is a laid-back track that feels like drifting on calm waves. The gentle synths and soft beats create a relaxing vibe while the minimal vocals add a touch of emotion and mystery. It's the kind of song that makes you feel like you're watching the sunset by the sea. Peaceful, nostalgic, and quietly beautiful. And again, you just listened to Ocean by Limonade. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Midday Mate. We're live in the studio on this Tuesday afternoon, and you're listening to us on BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Kijang, Cheongwan, and Noksan areas. And I'm your host, Kimberly. Hello. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far, whether you are out on your lunch break or at work or just lounging around at home. I hope you're having a good day. And thank you for joining us here at Midday Mate. So let's see what's coming up on the show for today. In hour number 1, we'll start off with today's Listomania, a daily topic adventure with a list of things that will keep you entertained. And today, we're going to be talking about the bean benefit. So again, I want honest answers. Before we get into our question of the day, do you eat beans on the regular? Because for me, if I were to look at what I eat, I don't. I remember when I was younger and my mom would make rice with beans in it, and I would always pick them out and give it to my dad, and he would cover up for me. But we're gonna see why and how much of beans we should be eating, the bean benefit for Listomania. After that, we'll have the real charm of Busan, a journey through Busan's hidden gems, revealing the charms everyone knows, but few have fully discovered. And Jimmy will be here with that for us. In hour number 2, we'll have today's quote, a moment to pause during your busy day and reflect on a thought-provoking quote to soothe your mind. After today's quote, we'll have Byte-size banter, a daily dose of lighthearted chatter on a new topic every day with Andrew. And after Byte-size banter, we'll have Don't Make a Scene, where we learn real-life English expressions through movies and drama scenes. And then since today is Tuesday, we'll end the show with Love is a Science, where we explore the dynamics of relationships through data, uncovering the science behind love. And now, our question of the day and text topic, it is, do you have a favorite food made from beans? So, a favorite food that is made from beans. So you can say, if you like to just snack on regular beans, that could be your favorite, but it has to be a food that is made from it, okay? 콩으로 만든 음식 중 가장 좋아하는 것은 무엇인가요? So go ahead and send in your answers by texting in pound 9050 or shop 9050, which will cost you 101, or reach us through Kakao Talk. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean, add us and send in your messages for free. And we also do have our smartphone app. Search the same thing again, BEFM or 부산영어방송 in any of the app stores. You can listen to our programs and leave us comments after logging in. We also do have our YouTube live stream with our chat. And Benny Neem is saying, 1등 saying hello. Hi, Benny Neem. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. And we also have Chae Young-min Neem coming in saying hi. I hope you're having a good Tuesday as well, Chae Young-min Neem. And now, I'll be right back with our list for Listomania about the bean benefit after the song. Take a listen to Alone by Terry Dexter.
Here I sit alone, I stop lying to myself. It feels like there's no reason now that you're gone. I lay in my bed with tears in my eyes. I really do love you. So won't you come back to me again? 'Cause I remember when we made sweet love under the moonlit sky. And I remember when we fell in love, but so much has happened since then, and I need you back again. You know I shouldn't be alone, alone, alone. You left me here by myself. You know good and damn well. You know I shouldn't be alone, alone, alone. You left me here by myself. You know I shouldn't be alone. Hey, you left me all alone. You found a life of your own, and I hear you doing things you only used to dream about. I miss you so much. Why you stay away for so long? I miss you so much. You're all I think about. I remember when we made sweet love under the moonlit sky. I remember when we fell in love. But so much has happened since then, and I need you back again. You know I shouldn't be alone, alone. You left me here. You know good and damn well I shouldn't be all alone, alone. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. You left me here by myself. I shouldn't be alone. You know I shouldn't be alone.
And welcome back, everyone. You just listened to Alone by Terry Dexter. And now it's time for Listomania, a daily topic adventure with a list of things that will keep you entertained. And today we're going to be talking about the bean benefit, how chickpeas and black beans can boost your health. So, what is so special about beans? Let's start with the basics. Chickpeas and black beans are part of a family called legumes, which also includes lentils, peas, and kidney beans. They're packed with fiber, protein, and something called plant compounds, which are natural substances that help our bodies in all kinds of different ways. But here's what really matters for your heart. They're high in soluble fiber. That's a type of fiber that acts like a sponge in your gut. It soaks up all the cholesterol and makes your body flush it out before it can cause any trouble. Next, they help you feel full. When you're full, you're less likely to reach for some unhealthy snacks. That means fewer chips and more nutrients. And then next, they are low in fat and have zero cholesterol. So low in fat and have zero cholesterol. That makes them heart-friendly from the start. So beans are doing triple duty. They block cholesterol, keep your appetite in check, and they don't add more bad stuff to your diet. So having beans in your diet is very helpful all around. So let's take a closer look at some actual news headline. It says, a cup of chickpeas a day lowers your cholesterol. So those of you who may have high cholesterol, adding chickpeas into your diet will help you a lot. This came from a new study published in the journal Advances in Nutrition. And here's what it found in plain English. Researchers looked at randomized controlled trials, which means they studied real people and not just lab experiments. They had people come in. These people were asked to eat about 1 cup of legumes each day. That includes foods like chickpeas, black beans, lentils, and peas, as I've mentioned before. After doing this for at least 3 weeks, many of the participants saw a clear drop in their LDL cholesterol. That's the kind that doctors call the bad cholesterol. So again, LDL cholesterol stands for low density lipoprotein cholesterol and is often called the bad cholesterol. Here's why. LDL carries cholesterol to your arteries, where it can build up on the walls and form plaque, just like the plaque that we have on our teeth that is not good for us. Over time, this buildup can narrow your arteries, making it harder for your blood to flow through. And that increases risk of heart attacks, strokes, and other heart problems. So on average, with this experiment, those who ate the beans and the legumes, their LDL levels dropped about 7%. And although that may seem low just from a number, that is a lot. So, doctors say even a drop of 5 to 10% can make a real difference in your heart health, especially over a long run. And here is the cool part. The people in the study didn't have to go on a strict diet. They didn't cut out sugar, fat, or even have to go vegan. All they did was add 1 cup of beans a day. And that's it. Just 1 extra cup of fiber-rich plant-based food, and their cholesterol improved naturally. The lead researcher, Dr. John Piper from the University of Toronto, said legumes are a simple, affordable, and healthy addition to anyone's diet. He also mentioned that in many traditional diets like the Mediterranean or Asian cuisines, people already eat beans often, and that might help explain why heart disease rates are lower in those cultures. So, what is the overall takeaway? It's quite simple. 1 cup a day, that's all it takes to start improving your heart health. No pills, no pricey supplements, just real food, just 1 cup of beans. So, I know some of you are asking, and some of you may be like me also. What if I just don't like beans? That's totally fair. Not everyone grew up eating beans, and some people just aren't fans. But here's a tip. Try them in different forms. Texture makes a big difference. Roasted chickpeas are crunchy, just like snacks. Blended black beans in a soup feel creamy and warm. And if gas or bloating is a problem at first, don't worry. That's normal. Start small and rinse the canned beans well, and your body will adjust in just a few days. So beans don't have to be bland or boring. In fact, they're one of the most versatile foods out there. You can toss black beans into a taco or a salad, stir chickpeas into a curry, or even blend them into a smoothie. Seriously, it works. Hummus is another easy way to eat more chickpeas, and it pairs well with veggies, toast, or even as a sandwich spread. The key is to experiment and find what works for you and your own taste buds. You can also try mixing beans with meals that you already love. Add lentils to your spaghetti sauce. Stir black beans into chili, or mash up chickpeas for a hearty veggie burger. The more you include them, the easier it gets, and the more your heart will thank you. No need to overhaul your whole diet. Just sneak in a little here and there, and you'll be surprised at how naturally beans can fit into your routine. And that was our list for Listomania today. The bean benefit, how chickpeas and black beans can boost your health. Again, if you don't like beans like me, try what I just mentioned later in our show right now. Mix them into your already diet, that whatever you're eating, just mix it in and you'll probably see a lower percentage of your LDL, your bad cholesterol, and become a lot healthier. And that's it for Listomania, everyone. Let's take a song break. Here is Boy With Love by BTS featuring Halsey.
뭐가 널 행복하게 하는지 Text me Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah
You're every picture 내 머리만 듣고 싶어
Come be my teacher 네 모든 걸 다 가르쳐줘 You're one, you're two This is my baby 나는 저 하늘을 높이 날고 있어 근데 네가 내게 줬던 눈에게는 이제 여기 너무 높아 난 내 눈에 널 맞추고 싶어 Yeah, you make me your boy right now Oh my, my, my Oh my, my, my I made it all my life 내 전부 함께 하고 싶어 Oh my, my, my Oh my, my, my Looking for something right 이제 조금은 나 알겠어 I want something stronger that a moment love I have waited longer for a boy with love
알게 되니 후야 내 삶은 언덕너야 관계사 습관치 않게 만들어버린 너라는 백 하나부터 열까지 모든 게 특별하지 너의 관심사 걸음걸이 말투와 사소한 작은 습관들 같이 난 말했지 너무 작다 내가 영웅이 된 거라고 난 말했지 운명 따윈 전부터 내게 아니었다고 세계의 평화 거대한 질서 그저 널 지켜봐 날
Baby 나는 저 하늘을 높이 날고 있어
근데 네가 내게 줬던 편하게도
이제 여기 너무 높아 난 내 눈에 널 맞추고 싶어 Yeah, you make me your boy right now Oh my, my, my Oh my, my, my You get me high so fast 내 전부 함께 하고 싶어 Oh my, my, my Oh my, my, my You get me fly so fast 이제 조금은 나 알겠어 Love is nothing stronger than a boy with love Love is nothing stronger than a boy with love
까놓고 말하기에 나도 모르게 힘이 들어가기도 했어 높아버린 스카 커져버린 헛 때론 도망치게 해달라는 기도했어 But 너의 상처는 나의 상처 깨달았을 때 나 다짐했던 건 네가 준 그 후세 나에게로 태양이 아닌 너에게로 Let me fly
Oh my, my, my Oh my, my, my I waited all my life 내 전부 함께 하고 싶어 Oh my, my, my Oh my, my, my Looking for something right 이제 조금은 나 알겠어 I want something stronger than a moment love There's nothing stronger than a boy with love
And welcome back, everyone. You just listened to Boy with Love by BTS featuring Halsey. And I'm your host, Kimberly, and you're listening to the awesome show of Midday Mate. And now, our question of the day and text topic, it is, do you have a favorite food made from beans? Do you have a favorite food made from beans? 콩으로 만든 음식 중 가장 좋아하는 것은 무엇인가요? And now I have an answer here from Benny Neem. Hello, hello, saying birthday noodles that has green beans on it is delicious. Ooh, green beans. I like green beans actually, or string beans. I don't know about lima beans though, but you know, they're also good. But on top of noodles, that sounds delicious. I have another message here from Manakdo Yonganim saying, hello, I came in a bit earlier than usual today. Well, welcome to the show, Manakdo Yonganim. And she continues saying, I like all foods made from beans. They're healthy and delicious. Among them, my favorite bean-based food is tofu. Yes, everyone, when we eat tofu, that is made from beans. And she goes on saying, beans are really good for your health. There's even a saying that beans are the beef that grows in the field. But sadly, my husband doesn't eat them. Sigh. Yes, they are. You know, it's so good for you. As what we mentioned in Listomania earlier, also, they provide so much like good energy for you and for your heart health and that is very good. Again, Manakto Yonganim, I'm kind of like your husband. I don't really like beans. I like tofu. And I like hummus. So I like beans when it's not in its original bean form, if you know what I mean. So I like it when it's like mushed up or if it's, cooked in some other way so that I don't have to see that it's beans. I'm not quite sure why. I have another cacao message here from Sunny Neem saying 빈대떡. Oh, yes. Those are also very delicious. I forgot that those were made out of beans, actually. But I remember when I lived in Seoul, I would love to go to the 시장 in the market and, 부쳐 it right in front of you. And they're so delicious. So again, everyone, do you have a favorite food made from beans? Go ahead and send in your answers by texting in pound 9050 or shop 9050, which will cost you 101, or reach us through Kakao Talk. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean. Add us and send in your messages for free. And we also do have our smartphone app. Search the two same things again, BEFM or 부산영어방송 in any of the app stores. You can listen to our programs and leave us comments after logging in. And now let's take a quick song break. Here is One Less Lonely Girl by Justin Bieber.
All right, let's go. There's gonna be one less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. There's gonna be one less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. How many I soldiers and start overs and shoulders have you cried on before? How many promises, be honest girl? How many tears you let hit the floor? How many bags you packed just to take them back? Tell me that. How many either or? There's no more. If you let me inside of your world, there'll be one less lonely girl. Saw so many pretty faces. I saw you. Now all I see is you. I'm coming for you. No, don't need these other pretty faces like I need you. And when you're mine in the world, there's gonna be one less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. There's gonna be one less lonely girl. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna put you first. I'm coming for you. I'll show you what you want. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me inside your world. There's gonna be one less lonely girl. Christmas wasn't every 14th of February. Not one of them spent with you. How many dinner dates at dinner plates and they didn't even touch his food? How many torn photographs are you taping back? Tell me that. Didn't see an open door, but no more. If you let me inside of your world, there'll be one less lonely girl. Saw so many pretty faces. I saw you. Now all I see is you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Don't need these other pretty faces like I need you. And when you're mine in this world, there's gonna be one less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. There's gonna be one less lonely girl. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna put you first. I'm coming for you. I'll show you what you're worth. If you let me inside your world, there's gonna be one less lonely girl. I can fix up your broken heart. I can give you a brand new start. I can make you believe, yeah. Just wanna set one girl free to fall. Free to fall. She's free to fall. Fall in love with me. Her heart's locked, I know it, I got the key. I'll take her and leave the world with one less lonely. One less lonely. One less lonely girl. One less lonely. One less. There's gonna be one less lonely. One less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. One less lonely girl. shout it.
And welcome back, everyone. You just listened to One Less Lonely Girl by Justin Bieber. And now it's time for The Real Charm of Busan with Jimmy.
Yay, Jimmy in the building.
Jimmy in the building, everyone. Woohoo! How are you doing?
Good day.
Good day. And as I mentioned or asked you during our song break, you went to the gym. You hit up the tennis court already.
Right.
You seem so like fresh today.
I know. Thank you. Yeah.
Our, good-looking Jimmy
No,
in the building here, everyone. So for this segment of The Real Charm of Busan, Jimmy takes us on a journey through the real charm and well-known wonders of Busan.
Yay.
Introducing Busan's charm as a travel destination, its unique food, things to see, and things to enjoy. So let's see. Did I go to this place that you're going to mention today?
I don't think so.
Oh, is that your prediction?
Yeah, because over the past few weeks, like anywhere that I told you about, you've already been there before. So this one, I kind of wanted to let you know and then give you an opportunity to maybe explore one day.
Oh, let's see then. Where are we headed to today?
Yeah, it's near Sahagu and Gangseogu area. Like we mentioned about Gangseogu before, but that's kind of in between. Have you ever heard of Ulsukdo Island?
No.
No.
But is it ursuk like ursuk? Isn't that
Is that a
thing?
joke?
No, I was being serious. 아니에요 그게?
Isn't that usuk? Usuk?
It sounds similar.
Yeah, similar.
My 교포 ears.
Yeah, but well, no. Well, there is actually a small island called Ulsukdo. Yeah, located at the estuary of the Nakdong River. So I love going this place. I mean, especially these days, I love going to Dadepo area as what we have talked about before, and also Gangseogu, Myeongjae area. That's kind of a newly developed town.
Right.
And near to that, there is a Nakdong River. So here, near our station, there is Suyeonggang.
Yes.
Right?
Right here.
Right. So just like that, next to Ulsukdo, there is a Nakdong River.
Nakdong River.
Yeah, Ulsukdo is an ecological paradise and one of Korea's top bird watching sites too. So many people loves to go there, and then every single time I pass by that place, there is also a road for a bicycle. So a lot of bikers also ride a bicycle to get there, or just for an exercise too.
Do you bike?
Yeah. But nowadays I'm not really into it.
Really?
I actually have it, and then it's like all dust on it, so I may have
Getting
to
all
clean
rusty?
it up. Yeah.
You look like a biker.
Yeah.
I could see you with the helmet and
Right.
riding.
Sure. That too, and also motorbikes too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we're going to go to Ulsukdo, everyone. So,
Yeah.
as you've mentioned before, there is lots of bird watching also, huh?
Yeah, so this place is really well known for the bird sanctuary and is actually home to hundreds of species. So depending on, like, what I love about Korea is that we have 4 seasons.
Right.
Now it's kind of like shrinking into 2 actually, but still, that's why we can actually get to see all types of birds from like everywhere. So maybe that's one of the reasons why even teenagers to elderly people who loves to watch birds, they go there, and then they even go there for a picnic and then just looking up in the sky all day long.
We have a picture here on our YouTube live stream, and it just looks so peaceful.
It is.
It looks like I could just lay down there and nothing could bother me.
Right. And I heard that long time ago, probably like more than 10 years for sure, like 20 years ago, because I've been here for 10 years now. They used to have like a movie theater.
Wow.
Yeah, in
An
Ulsukdo
outdoor?
Island, outdoor. Yeah.
Wow.
So you can just like park your vehicle and then you can just watch the movie there. But yeah, they kind of got rid of it now.
Oh.
So that's why that particular area itself is well known for Busan citizens as well.
Nice. Well, I also heard that there are wide walking trails and observation decks.
Yes, so whether you're walking or biking, the whole area is well maintained and serene. So as I have already mentioned, a lot of bikers loves to go bike there. And also even for like people who likes to walk for a stroll, they also go there too.
Very nice. So everyone, if you're looking for a nature escape within the city and you don't want to go too far, then Ulsukdo here should be at the top of your list.
Yeah, and then I kind of love the location because it's right in the between of Sahagu and Myeongji, Gangseogu area. So, I mean, you cannot really walk, but, you know, taking a car with your vehicle, it only takes about like 10 to 15 minutes to get there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, then right next door, there is the Ulsukdo 둘레길, right? What can visitors expect there, Jimmy?
Yeah, the Ulsukdo 둘레길 is also a scenic loop trail that lets you immerse yourself into the wetlands. And it is about 8 kilometers long.
Wow.
And it's actually perfect for a walk and also a light hike as well.
Very nice. You know, so if you want to get some exercise in and explore a new area before it gets too hot, then definitely go ahead and go to the 둘레길, everyone.
And, yeah, also it definitely gives the whole different perspective of seeing the Nakdong River and also maybe Suyeonggang or Haeundae or Gwangan.
Right.
Because it's kind of a different, you know, vibe and the atmosphere too.
And here is a map, everyone, that you can go ahead and check out also with different colors, and you can see the different types of trails that you can go ahead and take.
Yes.
I heard there is also art installations and resting spots.
Sure. I mean, it's definitely a walking distance from there. Once you actually get there, nearby that place, you can actually see a humongous museum too, and art museum, of course. And you can just also spend some time there. And then they held various events and, you know, exhibitions too. So you can also check it out.
Oh, when's the last time that you went here?
Well, Ulsukdo itself probably a couple of months ago, but then I tended to pass by that area, you know, weekly basis. So I just tended to like look around every single time.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And we can't go on without mentioning food,
For
everyone. Sure. So let's get into food. And you brought us a different type of guk today.
I know. Today, I'm sure you are familiar with this or maybe not. Have you ever tasted jjaechupguk before?
One time.
Oh, I really wonder how you feel about it.
I liked it. It was very 시원해.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Correct.
And I like how like the little jjaechuk, I think,
Yeah.
right? The little clams,
Right.
They were very delicious and chewy.
Honestly, like back in LA, I used to love having clam chowder soup.
Oh, yes.
So when I first heard like jjaechupguk, so I was like, what is jjaechup? And then it's like clam, right? So I was like, oh, I was thinking about that
Oh,
clam
creamy.
chowder. But no, it was plain. It was 100% different.
Totally different.
Right.
So this one has a more of like a 맑은 국물, whereas
Yes.
clam chowder is very thick and creamy.
So yeah, this dish is particularly famous in areas like Ulsukdo and Lower Nakdong River. And it's made from the tiny freshwater clams and has a clear, refreshing broth. So for those of you who haven't actually checked it out yet, you should just go and eat and make sure to mix it up with rice.
Oh, I didn't mix it with rice.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious also.
Right.
I'm getting hungry.
Me too.
And I heard it's very healthy.
It is. I heard it's really, really healthy. And then you can also eat along with rice and kimchi too. And especially great after a long walk and hiking or riding a bike around the Turlekil area. So once you actually get to go there, make sure to check it out.
Perfect. Well, it's definitely a must try when you're in the area, everyone. And with that, let's take a quick song break. Here is 8 Days by Crash Adams.
If I could buy more time, I would spend it all on you, baby. If I could, every minute with you is too good. I wanna make it last, you're the best I had. Ooh, 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 ooh. I
I'm counting down the seconds, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm wasting all of my time. I'm thinking about you. 8 days a week. I can't eat, can't drink, can't sleep. It's all that I do. 8 days a week, and you're always in my dreams. You know I try and I try, but every day that ends in why. I'm thinking about you. 8 days a week, 6, 7, 8 days a week. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want some more. I'ma hold my breath till you're at my door. You're the one, no question, I know for sure. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ain't nobody in the world, just me and you. There's 100 million things that I wanna do, and that's facts, no printer. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm counting down the seconds, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm wasting all of my time. I'm thinking about you. 8 days a week. I can't eat, can't drink, can't sleep. It's all that I do. 8 days a week, and you're always in my dreams. You know I try and I try, but every day that ends in why. I'm thinking about you. 8 days a week, 6, 7, 8 days a week. Yeah. 6, 7, 8 days a week. Yeah. 6, 7, 8 days. Yeah. 7, 8 days a week. Yeah. 6, 7, 8 days a week. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8 days a week.
And welcome back, everyone. You just heard 8 Days by Crash Adams, and you're listening to Midday Mate. And we're in the middle of our segment of The Real Charm of Busan with Jimmy.
Yay.
And we went over a few places just now before our song break. We were at Ulsukdo and then the Ulsukdo 둘레길, and we also talked about 제첩국. And we have here a message from 만학도 여원님 saying 제첩국은 숙취 해소에 최고죠. It's great for hangovers.
I never tried that, but I think I should one day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, right? With the clear broth there.
True, true. So I should definitely try.
Yes.
Maybe tomorrow. Who
You let
knows?
me know how it
Yeah,
is
I'll let
next
you know.
time.
I'll let you update it.
So now let's head over to a different place. So right next door is the Nakdonggang Eco Center, the Nakdong River Eco Center.
Right. So there is actually a Nakdong River Eco Center, and this is more than just a museum. So that is also located near the Ulsukdo and provides those detailed exhibits about the Nakdong River ecosystem and bird species, and also the local, conservation efforts as well.
I've also heard that the center has interactive programs for children.
Right, right. And they have like seasonal event, not in a daily basis, but hands-on exhibits too, so that you guys can definitely look up on the website and then make sure to sign up. And then they also even provide those guided tours as well. So it's a great way for kids and even adults to learn more about the importance of wetland conservation.
That is also very important for us to educate our children about conservation, and also as adults so that we can be the role models for our children.
For sure.
So it's an educational and eye-opening stop for sure for everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. And with that, let's go into our events.
Yeah, this one, I look really forward to it.
So we've mentioned this before, I believe. It's the 2025 Busan One Asia Festival. So yes, moving on, there's going to be lots of K-pop.
Yeah,
culture.
it will really kick off from tomorrow in Baxco and also in Hwamyeongdong Ecological Park as well. So we call it as BOF, Busan One Asia Festival. Is Asia's actually biggest K-pop performance festival, and it's actually held right here in Busan. Like, it's an annual event, and as year goes by, it's getting bigger and bigger, like a larger scale. And this year's event will run in starting from tomorrow, with the opening concert expected to feature like top idols and global music, stars as well.
Ooh, but it's not just concerts, right? Not just music?
Correct. There are also fan meetup and greets, and also street dance competitions and fashion shows, and a lot of local brands will have some kind of a flea markets around that Baxco area and also in Hwamyeongdong as well. So
Wow. So I'm looking at the lineup here for the K-pop stars. So we have ATEEZ coming, just to name a few.
Yeah.
NCT Wish, Suho from EXO, Super Junior, Daesung from...
Daesung, Big Bang. Yeah.
Lots of people coming in.
I know. It's a huge lineup. And
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I went to a Busan Port Festival 2 weeks ago. And then they also had that similar type of K-pop concert as well. And there were a lot of international guests. Yeah, they were actually like all there for cheering CN Blue and other K-pop stars as well. So I definitely look forward to this one as well.
You know, I was going to go to the Port Festival.
Really?
You know what's so surprising? My husband, he was like, hey, you want to go to this Port Festival? And I was like, really? You
Why
want to
didn't
go?
you go?
It was so hot.
Oh, come on. It was probably the very first time he actually, asked you out.
Yeah.
And you turned him down.
It was too hot that day.
What an excuse.
It was so hot. But instead, we went to the Bexco, there's an interior furniture, golf, sports type of...
Okay. It seems like you're more likely into that furniture exhibition.
You know what the thing is? Like, I don't even need to go to these furniture things anymore because I bought everything that I need.
That's what I'm talking about.
But that day was just so hot. I didn't want to go outside.
You just didn't want it to go outdoors.
Yes.
Okay.
But this, the Busan One Asia Festival, sounds like a lot of fun.
Right. So, I mean, exactly. It's Busan showing off its vibrant energy to the world. So, I mean, what I love about living in Busan is that even like lately, there's actually a lot of those global targeted festivals all over the city area. So,
Yes.
yeah, it's a good thing.
And for those who want to find out some more information about the Busan One Asia Festival, you can go to the website, which is bof.or.kr, and you can find lots of information there. So that sounds like a lot of fun.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
what are your plans for this weekend?
This weekend, I will probably check out this Busan One Asia Festival.
Oh, so you are going to go?
Because, yeah, I mean, it's near Baxco,
Yeah.
so why not? So, yeah, I'm going to probably check out that. Or I may go to Busan Cinema Center. They're also going to have some kind of other festival there as well.
I want to go to this. I want to see Super Junior.
Really?
Yeah,
Like,
so
which
I
member do you
decide-
like the best?
I like Kyuhyun.
Oh, okay.
I like Kyuhyun the
He
best.
sings really well, right? He's
Right.
the vocal.
Yeah. And he's so funny, I
All right.
think.
Yeah.
But yes. So everyone, if you don't have plans and you're around the area, go ahead and visit the Busan One Asia Festival and you'll see all these K-pop stars and our BEFM star, Jimmy. So now, what a beautiful mix of nature and energy today, Jimmy.
Yeah.
From peaceful wetlands to trails to cultural hotspots and exciting festivals, that Busan really does have something for everyone.
Absolutely. I mean, whether you're looking to relax, explore, learn, or even dance the night away, Busan got you covered.
Yes. Well, thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Real Charm of Busan, everyone. And Jimmy, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I will see you next week.
All right. I'll see you guys next week.
And that's it for our first hour, everyone. I'll be back at 1 p.m. after the song. Here is Your Love Is So Nice by Juice.
Woke up this morning feeling a mess, 'cause my rent was overdue and my car note was next. Seems the only thing on time comes every month my way, so I think I'm gonna lay right here for the rest of the day.
Called on my mama, but she's already gone. I just needed to talk because I felt so alone. Then all of a sudden you knocked on my door and you were standing there just like an angel. Oh, I adore you.
You brought me joy you call me in sick. Pull the shades on my windows and pretended that it was a Saturday night. You held me so tight. What did I ever do to deserve you? I love you. You gave me the reason to smile again when it was all wrong. You made it alright, and I'm so happy that you came to see me. You filled my heart with your delight ever since you came into my life. You let me know you will be only just for me. So I want to say I appreciate you for all the love you send my way. I'm thankful for all the time you give to me. Your love is so nice. Where there was pain, yes, you gave me the reason. You gave me the reason. When it was all wrong, you made it alright. And I'm so happy that you came to see me.
Your love is so nice.
There was pain, you gave me the reason to smile again. When it was all wrong, you made it alright. I'm so happy that you came to see me. Your love is so nice, so nice, so nice, so nice, baby. Because your love is so nice. 술에 취한 네 목소리 문득 생각났다던 그 말 슬픈 예감 가누면서 내게로 달려갔던 날 그 밤 희미한 두 눈으로 날 반기며 너 말했지 헤어진 그를 위해서 남아있는 네 삶도 버릴 수 있다고 며칠 사이야 우린 널 달래고 집으로 돌아오면서 마지막까지도 하지 못한 말 혼자서 되뇌었었지. 사랑한다는 마음으로도 가질 수 없는 사람이 있어. 나를 봐 이렇게 곁에 있어도 널 같지 못하잖아. 눈물 섞인 네 목소리
1 o'clock.
plenty more. Do my hope for the night, oh. Give me more control. Slow down for the night, oh. Let me know that you down for the vibe. And you down for the vibe, oh. We don't say bye-bye. You can see my eyes, then I'm on the rise, oh. I believe by the light, your body be smiling, oh. These are the nights I love. Cause you know, baby, I adore you. I adore you. Can't ignore you. Can't ignore you. I my soul and I'm out of control. I can't. I adore you. I adore you. Plenty more, plenty more. Do my hope for the night. Give me more control. Slow down for the night. Let me know that you down for the vibe. Are you down for the vibe? We don't say bye-bye. I'm a poco. Who you been and walking like bottle? She like Mona Lisa, oh my you can see my eyes, and I'm on the rise, oh. I believe by the light, your body be smiling, oh. These are the nights I love. Cause you know, baby, I adore you. I adore you. Can't ignore you. Can't ignore you. I my soul in it. I'm out of control. I can't. I adore you. I adore you, baby. I adore you. I adore you. Can't ignore you. Can't ignore you. I my soul in it. I'm out of control. I can't. I adore you. I adore you. I do. 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 I my soul and I do. I control. I can. I adore you. I do. 'Cause you know, baby, I adore you. I adore you. Can't ignore you. Can't ignore you. I my soul and I'm out of control. I can't. I adore you. I adore you. I do. Plenty more, plenty more. Try my hope for the night. Give me more control. Slow down for the night. Let me know that you down for the vibe. Are you down for the vibe? We don't say bye-bye. Baby, I adore you. I adore you.
And welcome back, everyone. You just heard I Adore You by Hugel. This is a deep house gem with an emotional twist. It's all about that overwhelming feeling when you're totally into someone. You can't stop thinking about them, you crave their presence, and every beat feels like a heartbeat. It's romantic, it's catchy, and it's made for some late night drives or some dance floors under the stars. And again, you just listened to I Adore You by Hugel. We're live in the studio in Busan this Tuesday afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Midday Mate. You're listening to us on BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Gijang, Cheongwon, and Noksan areas. And I'm your host, Kimberly. Hello, hello, and happy Tuesday. And we have a few people coming into our chat on our YouTube live stream. We have Bae-hong-kwon-님 saying good afternoon, and good afternoon to you too. I hope you're having a good Tuesday so far. And we have Po-님 just dropping in now saying hi all. Po-님, I hope you're having a good Tuesday as well. And now, everyone, it is time for hour number 2 of Midday Mate. So let's see, what do we have coming up? First up, we'll have today's quote, a moment to pause during your busy day and reflect on a thought-provoking quote to soothe your mind. So let's go through a quote with me later on and really dissect it. After today's quote, we'll have Byte-size banter, a daily dose of lighthearted chatter on a new topic every day with Andrew. And after Byte-size banter, we'll have Don't Make a Scene, where we learn real-life English expressions through movies and drama scenes. And then we'll wrap up the show with Love is a Science. We explore the dynamics of relationships through data, uncovering the science behind love. And now, our question of the day and text topic, everyone. The question is, do you have a favorite food made from beans? A favorite food made from beans. 콩으로 만든 음식 중 가장 좋아하는 것은 무엇인가요? And we have an answer here from Clean and Clean님. Hello, Clean and Clean님. I hope you're having a good day so far. Saying soy milk. I like it. Oh, yes. Soy milk. I used to love soy milk. I would drink soy milk every day in my 20s because for some reason, I was able to drink regular milk, and then I turned to lactose, and then I just had to drink soy milk all the time, and it was so delicious. And I think soy milk is why I became taller. Just my theory, though. But yes, I forgot soy milk is also made out of beans. Very nice. So what is something that you like that is made out of beans? So just to name a few, if you are joining now, we have hummus. It's a creamy dip made from blended chickpeas, tahini, lemon, and garlic. Or maybe tofu, as we mentioned earlier also. It's made from soybeans and it's rich in protein. And it's versatile and used in stir-fries, soups, and lots of other types of food. And I know that us Koreans, we love tofu, right? Tubu. We can't do without it. And yes, there are lots of other things as well. Did you know that also doenjang is also made out of fermented soybean paste? So that could also count as something that's made out of beans also. So let me know again, what is your favorite food made from beans? Send in your answers by texting in pound 9050 or shop 9050, which will cost you 101. Or you can also send a message through Kakao Talk. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean. Add us and send in your messages for free. And we also do have our smartphone app. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in any of the app stores. You can listen to our programs and leave us comments after logging in. Or if you want to be cool and join in the cool people chat on our YouTube live stream, go ahead and check it out there as well. And now I'll be right back with today's quotes after the song. Here is Candy by NCT Dream.
몰래 다른 여자들과 비교했지 자꾸만 깨어지는 화상 속에 혼자서 울고 있는 초라하게 갇혀버린 나를 보았어 너도 날 거야 너도 날 거야 하지만 아직까지 사랑하는 걸
그래 그렇지만 내 맘속에 너를 잊어갈 거야 머리 위로 비친 내 하늘 바라다보며 널 향한 마음을 이제는 굳혔지만 웬일인지 내게 더 다가갈수록 우린 같은 하늘 아래서 있었지 언제 널 사랑해 이렇게 말했지 이제껏 준비하였던 많은 말을 뒤로 한 채 언제나 네 옆에 있을게 이렇게 약속을 하겠어 저 하늘을 바라다보며
내게 하늘이 열려있어 그래 그래 너는 내 앞에서 있고 그래 다른 연인들을 키스를 해 하지만 항상 나는 너의 뒤에 있어야만 해 이제 그만해 나도 넌 듯해 내 마음 너도 알고 있는 걸 알아 그래 이제 나도 지쳐 없어 하늘만 바라볼 수밖에 내게 하늘이 열려 있어 그래 너는 내 앞에 서 있고 그래 다른 연인들은 키스를 해 왜 넌 너의 뒤에 있어야 할까 햇살에 일어나 보니 너무나 눈부셔 모든 게 다 변한 거야 널 향한 마음도 그렇지만 널 사랑하는 게 아냐 이제는 나를 변화시킬 테니까 머리 위로 비친 내 하늘 바라다 보며 널 향한 마음을 이제는 굳혔지만
웬일인지 내게 더 다가갈수록 우린 같은 하늘 아래서 있었지
단지 널 사랑해 이렇게 말했지 이제껏 준비했던 많은 말을 뒤로 한 채 언제나 네 옆에 있을 때 이렇게 약속을 하겠어 저 하늘을 바라보며 한 번 더 말했지 이제껏 준비했던 많은 말을 뒤로 한 채 다시 널 사랑한다고 했지 언제나 네 옆에 있을 때 다시 너 혼자 아냐 너의 곁에 내가 있잖아
And you just listened to Candy by NCT Dream. And now it's time for today's quote. A moment to pause during your busy day and reflect on a thought-provoking quote to soothe your mind. And today's quote is something that many of us may have already heard of. And it is, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. 뿌린 대로 거둡니다. It comes from farming, of course. If you plant wheat, you're not going to harvest oranges, right? That just doesn't make sense. If you plant wheat, then you're going to get wheat. If you plant an orange tree, then you're going to get oranges. You won't get something that is different. But over time, this phrase has taken on a deeper meaning, and it's not just farming anymore. So it won't just talk about crops or soil, but now we're, make it into our own lives. It's about life. It's about choices. It's about what we give and then what we get in return. So let's break it down a little bit. If someone studies hard all semester long at school, they usually do well on an exam. If someone skips the effort, crams at the last minute, or doesn't show up, they may not be too happy with the results. But this also goes beyond school. If you're kind to the people around you, chances are you'll build stronger relationships. If you show up at work with a good attitude and take initiative, opportunities are more likely to come your way. If you take care of your physical and mental health, it tends to show, not just in your body, but in your energy and your overall mood. Of course, life isn't a perfect formula, though. Sometimes, even when we give our best, the outcome is a bit uncertain. And sometimes people seem to get rewards they didn't really earn. That's just life being life. But still, more often than not, the energy you send out finds a way back to you. So let's think of this as an everyday example. Imagine someone who spends time every weekend helping their elderly neighbor carry groceries, shovel snow, or just chat for a while. They don't do it for a reward, and they do it just because it feels right to do it. And then months later, that same neighbor tells their family about this kind person. That simple kindness ripples outward. Maybe it even comes back in the form of community support or a new opportunity. It's not magic. It's just how people work, how trust builds, and how effort accumulates. Another example you ask? Let's talk about exercise then. If you go for a short walk every day, you won't feel like a superhero right away, and you won't have muscles just bulging out of your shirt the next day. Of course not. But after a few weeks, your legs feel stronger, your mind a little more clearer, and one small act repeated daily becomes a harvest. You reap what you sow. It reminds us nothing grows overnight, but if we keep planting the right seeds of kindness, the seeds of discipline, or the seeds of honesty, eventually good things start to grow. So, this quote, I've heard it ever since I was younger. You reap what you sow. I've noticed in my own life that when I consistently put in effort, even in small ways, it starts to add up later on. A few years ago, I started setting aside just 10 minutes a day to stretch and clear my mind in the morning. It didn't feel like much at first. Trust me, I was just getting up, stretching. Yeah, it felt good to, release the muscles from sleeping. But then, over time, my body felt a little bit more flexible. And I felt more grounded mentally also. It reminded me that growth doesn't have to be dramatic to feel. It's the little seeds that we put in. Daily habits, kind gestures, honest choices that quietly build something meaningful. And I've also seen this in relationships as well. There was a time when I made a conscious effort to reach out more, to check in with friends. Hey, how are you doing? What you been up to? I haven't talked to you in a while. And then to also really listen instead of just waiting to talk and give them my opinion. It didn't change anything overnight, but slowly those connections deepened and my friendships grew a lot thicker. Now I have people I can truly lean on and think a big part of it that came from the energy I chose to give first. You reap what you sow is a nice phrase. Yeah, but it's more than that. It's a quiet truth I see playing out all around me. So hopefully you're able to also, reap what you sow and see that happen in your own lives as well. So, I have a message here from Manakdo Yongam-님 saying, if the world didn't work in a way where you reap what you sow, I don't think life would be worth living. So we need to put in the hard work. And as I mentioned before, sometimes we put in the hard work and we just don't get the result that we want. And that's just life. But that doesn't mean we should give up and not try at all anymore, right? You reap what you sow. The more good that you do, the more good will come. The bad that you do, maybe you won't get a good result in the end either, just like not studying for a test. So that was our quote for today. You reap what you sow. 뿌린 대로 거둡니다. And that was today's quote. And I have a few more people coming into our live stream right now. We have Jenny Nim coming in saying hello, mates, and Kimberly, hello, Jenny Nim. And we also have Juliet Nim coming in now. Juliet Nim, we missed you, but thank you for coming in now. Again, the quote was, you reap what you sow. And with that, let's take a quick song break. Here is Devil by CLC.
까맣고 짙은 선글라스 빨간색깔 립스틱 침착하지 않아도 언제든 상상 그 이상으로 나쁜 애가 될 수 있어 일단 착한 상대 얕잡아보는 거 그건 진짜 곤란해 어디서 못된 걸 배워와서 어설프게 흉내를 내 I try to be so polite 근데 자꾸 날 왜 거슬리게 만들까 널 단번에 끝장내는 건 내겐 의미가 없어 진짜 잔인한 데빌 그건 겉으론 잘 모르는 법 잠재운 나의 본성을 네가 깨워버렸어 진짜 악랄한 데빌 그건 겉으론 잘 모르는 법 어디서 감히 꼬리천이 수작다 보여 어설픈 술수의 눈물에 네가 받았던 조명 다 뺏어갈 거야 내가 그동안 내 대한 대가 그래 날 나쁘다 욕해도 괜찮아 내 맘대로 할래 올린 eyeliner 몸에 붙는 black dress 필요하지 않아 난 네가 본 적 없는데 왜 어디 한 번만 꼭 자극해봐 I try to be so polite 실컷 웃어 이게 마지막 경고니까 널 단번에 끝장내는 건 내겐 의미가 없어 진짜 잔인한 데빌 그건 겉으론 잘 모르는 법
And welcome back, everyone. You're listening to Midday Mate, and now it's time for Byte-size, a banter with Andrew.
What is up, people?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
Now, how's your one song going?
I stopped listening to music.
Yeah. It was funny when I left here yesterday. I was trying to think, for our listeners who aren't wondering what's going on, what are we talking about? We had our this or that yesterday, and we had to choose whether one song or one movie. And we were thinking of if it was one song, what would it be?
Yeah.
But I still have no idea. Yeah.
Me neither.
Moving on to today.
Yes.
Today we're getting serious.
Oh.
Violent. Possibly life-threatening.
Oh my. You've gotten my attention.
So my question for you, and of course for our beautiful listeners out there, have you ever broken a bone or been seriously injured?
Yes, I have.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, we'll give it to them in Korean and then we'll talk about this.
So everyone, 뼈가 부러지거나 심각하게 부상당한 적이 있나요? So, I've never been seriously injured. Well,
Like in the hospital for an extended length of time?
well, after a surgery.
Okay, but that wasn't like, did you, like, how can
But I wasn't injured to get the surgery.
Yeah, okay, I was going to be like, not too much information,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
TMI here, but like it was like a scheduled surgery.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like you're riding your bike down the hill, you smashed your head, you had to have brain surgery.
No.
Okay.
But what about you? Have you ever broken a bone?
A few.
From ice hockey?
Yes.
I'm so smart. I'm so good at, making conclusions.
But a couple other things as well. So I kind of have a long list. The first thing I ever really messed up was my ankle. And this was sledding down a hill. I don't know if I told this story before on air. Do you remember the sleds are called GT Snow Racers?
No.
GT Snow Racer. I don't know if Pete and him can pull up a picture of a GT Snow Racer, but it is. Oh, you got one right there.
Oh.
Do you remember one of those?
I've seen these before.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have them in Korea. That's why I could throw out the brand.
They look
But-
like workout machines.
Okay, sleds.
Yeah.
Anyway, but what happened is underneath that, you can see where your feet would go. There's a break in the middle. All right. You would push down on it. It would jam into the snow, and it would stop you. Well, my buddy and I were I was in grade 6. My buddy and I were going down this hill. And we were playing like crash up derby against each other, and he grabbed my wheel and turned it real quick. So then my sled like flipped over. All right. And my foot got jammed underneath and I rolled over and over down the hill. So I had they called like a 3rd degree sprain in my ankle where I had like tore stuff apart and stuff like that. So it all fixed on its own. But that was terrible. That was grade 6. In grade 9, so that was like my final year of junior high, which would be freshman year of high school for most other people. I broke my collarbone, my clavicle, playing hockey. I get hit from behind into the boards, was knocked out. I was unconscious. They called an ambulance.
Oh my goodness.
Once I woke up, my dad said, "Cancel the ambulance." Because he's like, "I'm not paying for that thing." Which in the end, I don't think he would have had to because it was insurance from the hockey league. But yeah, I broke my collarbone that time. And then I broke my other collarbone the following year trying out for a hockey team, and I got hit. But
Hit by what? A stick?
no, just by another player. Oh. Yeah. But it's just your bones when you're like 15 years old, 14 years old. And I wasn't like somebody who's out lifting weights and stuff like that. They're a little bit brittle. You know,
A little scrawny?
Yeah, no, I was a little chubster, but it's if for our listeners out there who've ever broken their collarbone, you have a new appreciation for little things like putting on your socks, brushing your teeth.
Because you can't move your arm.
You can't move it at all, or sleeping. I remember when I broke mine the first time. I don't remember waking up, but I screamed like somebody was murdering me. Scream. My mom ran into the room. What happened was I rolled over on my shoulder.
Oh no!
Yeah. Terrible.
I just got like the chills.
Yeah, I broke my nose before. That was in playing. I got in a fight in middle school. I think I broke it then, and then I was playing Gaelic football here in Korea. Got
So you
smashed
had
in the
nose
face.
surgery?
No, I just pushed it back.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not perfectly straight. You really have to look at it.
No, your nose looks fine.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Oh.
Yeah. So broke a few things. I cracked a rib once.
Oh my goodness, you have to be careful.
That was during playing hockey as well. That was my own fault. How about you?
Dangerous. Okay, so my story is going to sound a bit comical.
All right, I like comedy.
You know, I have broken a bone before, and
Okay.
it was my left arm.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't remember much about it.
Yeah.
Because I was too young. I think I was either 4 years old, 5 years old, or 6 years
You're
old.
trying to get the peanut butter off the top shelf and you fell off the counter.
Oh my gosh, something similar.
Oh, okay.
But
My sister did that.
Kind of different. So we had our kitchen island, and you know, for kitchen islands, you have to have a stool
Yeah.
because you can't sit on a regular chair. And at that time, my mom was doing the dishes, and she wasn't paying attention to me. I was like, "엄마, look at me, 나 좀 봐." But she wouldn't, and then she's like, "I'm Superman," and then I went dun dun dun, and then I jumped off the stool, and then I landed on my left arm, and I broke it. I just jumped. And you know, a stool isn't like that high, but I guess for a little toddler, it was bad.
Yo, no, definitely.
Yeah, I broke my bone.
Yeah.
But the only thing I remember is I don't remember anything. I just remember having my friends sign my cast. I was
Yeah.
so cool because no one had broken a bone yet.
Yeah.
And it was very itchy.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
So you had like the darning needle or the knitting needle that you'd stick up there.
I would
and
put a
scratch.
chopstick in there.
Yeah.
And then my mom would yell at me. She's like, 그거 먹는 거야. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, but I'm itchy.
Yeah. Which is actually one of the worst things you can do because if you scrape it or scratch it, it could lead to infection.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite stories. My mom makes fun of me all the time.
Yeah, I would too. Super Kimbo, not so much.
But that's the only time I've ever broken a bone. Everything else, I've been pretty safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I've you know, my bone breakages
Mm-hmm.
weren't so bad, you know, but I had a friend, we were talking the same kind of question. Yeah, I broke a bone, inner ear bone. And I'm like, get out of here.
Inner ear bone.
Yeah, like
How do you
know,
even break that?
yeah, like, or like blew an eardrum or something. But then like obviously that's probably a lot worse than breaking your arm.
Actually, that is
Yeah.
probably bad.
Anyway, sorry, John.
So, listeners, have you ever broken a bone or been seriously injured?
Yeah.
Let us know. And hopefully you are not, you know, feeling any repercussions from that
Yeah,
injury
no
now.
PTSD here.
Yeah. Hopefully it's just a fun story to look back on, like me jumping off the stool.
And if you ever see Kimberly on a stool, please tell her to get down.
Tell me to get down now. So, Andrew, thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Bye. And that was our segment for Byte-size banter, everyone. Again, the topic was, have you ever broken a bone or been seriously injured? And, you know, listening to Andrew's answers, I just felt like, wow, I'm so glad I've lived this pretty much safe life. But yeah, his broken nose and how he just pushed it back in, I don't think I could ever do that. I would be so scared. Yikes. So I have a few answers here, but not many, which is good because that means our listeners and mates haven't gotten hurt seriously. Benny Neem saying never experienced both. So you've never broken a bone or you have never been seriously injured. And that is good too. We don't want to, you know, break a bone. It's very, very uncomfortable. Like I said, the cast is so itchy. I had to put a chopstick in and then I got in trouble. But yeah, I know lots of people who've had casts, they probably know the horror and the itchiness of it. So I have a message here from Juliet Neem saying, LOL Superman. That reminds me of when I was little. I once followed my brother and did the Superman on the stairs. Ended up rolling down and getting hurt. Oh no! Isn't it so funny that a lot of these things and accidents happen when we are younger and just trying to be silly? Oh man. And Manakto Yonganim saying, I'm not the type with a super outgoing personality, so I've never had major injuries. Yes, well, that is good also. I don't want any of our mates to get hurt or break a bone, and let's continue on being safe and healthy as well, so that we don't have to give an answer for this later on. So again, the question was, have you ever broken a bone or been seriously injured? And if you do have an answer and we didn't have enough time, go ahead and let us know during the song break and I can read it to us later. And with that, let's take a song break, everyone. Here is Come Back Now, the BG remix by Darius and Finley.
with you. I can't forget the times that we've been through. I'm trying to pretend that I'm not fighting anymore. We both know you are the only one looking for. Go back love, 'cause I'm losing your way. Hold me now, 'cause I'm fading away. If you call me, I will be there every time you want. And tell me if I'm right and tell me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to pretend that I'm not fighting anymore. But people know you are the only one looking for. I was here waiting for the moment I could feel ya. Now look now, hold me now, 'cause it's getting harder. Don't let go, let me know when you're feeling stronger. I was here waiting for the moment I could feel ya. Now look now, hold me now, 'cause I'm out of the mind. Come back.
And that was Come Back Now, the BG remix by Darius and Finley. And now it's time for Don't Make a Scene, where we learn real-life English expressions through movies and drama scenes. And again, this week we are introducing to you a clip from the show Suits. And I've mentioned earlier yesterday that don't worry, we will revisit Suits a lot because it's my favorite TV show and we can really learn a lot of different lingo here. But don't worry. I will make sure that all the different lingo is different and, versatile so that we can learn lots of different types of expressions. So on Monday, we learned about the term tanking. And in the TV show, they said, sales on my new line are tanking. And here, tanking means to drop or fail suddenly and dramatically. It's often used when talking about business, stocks, sales, or even performances. Tanking. It went totally down. Boo. So now, Tuesday, we have a new expression. But first, let me explain to you about the scene if you're joining us for the first time this week. After hearing Joan's concerns about a viral video damaging her cosmetics brand, Harvey doesn't waste time. She's panicking and her company is suffering. But in true Harvey Specter fashion, he cuts through the drama with confidence and control. And he assures her and comforts her by saying, "All right, I'll take care of it." All right, I'll take care of it. It's classic Harvey. Calm, cool, direct. He doesn't ask 100 questions or make excuses. He gives assurance in just about 5 words, and then we're able to believe him. So here our expression is, I'll take care of it. This is one of those expressions that carries more weight than it seems. At its core, it means, don't worry, I'll handle the problem. You don't need to worry. But depending on how it is said, it can carry even more. You can say with confidence, leave it to me. Or with reassurance, relax, I've got this. Or for control, all right, I'm in charge now. I'll take care of it. It's often used when someone takes full responsibility to fix a situation, whether it's something as simple as ordering lunch or as serious as protecting a company's reputation, just like in this episode. So, how can we use this in real life? At work, say that your coworker forgets to send a client a report. You can say, don't worry, I'll take care of it. Meaning, don't worry, you forgot, I'll send it right now, we're good to go, I'll take care of it. Or a boss who asks that they can lead a last-minute meeting. Say that the boss has to step out and says, who can lead the meeting for us? And you can say, I'll take care of it. You're taking that responsibility and taking charge of that opportunity. Or now, what about with friends or family outside of work, right? Maybe someone's stressing about dinner plans. You can say, hey, don't worry, you relax, I'll take care of it. Meaning that you'll do the RSVP, you'll get the reservation to a different dinner place, or maybe you'll just cook the dinner so that the other person doesn't have to worry about it. Or say that your sibling needs some help picking up the kids from school. You can say, sure, I'll take care of it. This one's not as serious, right? Yeah, sure, I'll take care of it. I'll do it for you. Don't worry. Or in customer service. Maybe someone calls. A customer is super mad about their mistake on their order. You can say, I'm really sorry about that. I'll take care of it right away. Right? With all these different tones is a different way that we hear this same phrase. I'll take care of it. As reassurance, I'll take care of it. Or I'll take care of it right away. So, when's the last time you said, I'll take care of it? Was it something small, like fixing a typo on a group project? Or maybe something big, like stepping up when no one else would? And what else did it feel like when someone says it to you? There's something incredibly comforting about those words, right? So let us know a time when you were the problem solver, or maybe someone solved a problem for you. I'll take care of it may seem simple, but it carries a spirit of leadership and trust. And in this episode of Suits, Harvey doesn't overpromise. He just acts. And when you say this phrase, you're telling the world, I've got it handled. Whether you're managing a crisis or calming a friend, this phrase shows up when it counts. So the next time someone's in a panic, take a breath, look them in the eye, and say, I'll take care of it. So we have lots of people in our group chat right now, or not group chat, in our live stream on YouTube talking about our phrase, I'll take care of it. And I think this is great. What Jenny-님 says here is 내가 처리할게. Yes, 내가 처리할게. I'll take care of it. You don't worry about it, okay? Or 당장 처리해드리겠습니다. Oh, yes, that's a good one that you can use at work also. Both in English, you can just say, I'll take care of it. And with that, I will take you on a song break and I'll take care of it. Here, you take a listen to Do What You Want to Do by T Connection.
Start to pick on you. You just can't let them tell you what to do. You've only got one life, so live it cool. In this world of strife, you can't be a fool. Let nobody tell you what to do. You gotta be your judge and your jury too. Let nobody tell you what to do. Gotta be your judge and jury too. Alright. Got to do your thing and let it all hang out. Got to really show them what it's all about. Move on up, don't look around. We will always try to put you down, down, down. Let nobody tell you what to do. Gotta be your judge and your jury too. Let nobody tell you what to do. Gotta be your judge and your jury too.
welcome back. You just listened to Do What You Want to Do by T Connection. And now it's time for Love is a Science, where we explore the dynamics of relationships through data, uncovering the science behind love. And today's topic is a love dilemma. Ideal partner with $1 billion debt. Uh-oh. So let's play a little game today. No, not a dating app quiz or a compatibility test. This one's a classic what if dilemma. Are you ready? So, imagine you're about to start a serious relationship. Everything's on the table. Feelings, future, finances. And now here's the choice. Option 1. They're your absolute ideal type. Kind, funny, generous, and just your style. But plot twist, dun dun dun. They also have 1 billion won worth of debt. 이상형인데 빚이 10억 있는 경우. Oh no, 10억? That's a lot of 빚 there. Or option 2. They're not your type at all. Maybe a little awkward, different values, and zero romantic spark. But they have 1 billion won in savings. So very different here, as we just said. 이상형인 아닌데 돈이 10억이나 있는 경우. So one is your style but is in lots of debt. One is not your style and has a lot of savings. Which one would you choose? And here's the rule. You have to pick one and you can't run away. This is love with a financial twist. Now, before anyone gets a bit uncomfortable, this isn't about gold digging or shallow choices. It's more like an emotional Rorschach test. What do we do and what do we really value in love? So, let's say you pick the ideal partner with the mountain of debt. Maybe they started a business that didn't work out, or they helped family members during a crisis. Their heart's in the right place, but the bank account, not so much. Sure, you're in love. Every day feels like a K-drama. But every date night comes with a side of financial stress. You're not just building a relationship, you're building a repayment plan. Can love survive late fees? Can romance bloom when the phone rings and it's another creditor? Still, some people would say, I'd rather be broke with someone I adore than rich and miserable. And that's a fair point as well. But now let's flip the script. The not so ideal but rich partner. This person, financially stable, no money worries, no debt stress. You're secure and life is predictable. But again, here is the kicker. You're not really into them. Not physically, not emotionally. Yeah, they're sweet. Yeah, maybe they're even a little funny. But it's not fireworks for you. It's like sparklers on a rainy day. Maybe your heart just says, meh, but your brain says, smart choice. Some would argue, love can grow. At least we won't fight about money. But will that relationship keep you happy long term? Or will it feel like living in a luxury hotel with no soul? In the end, there's really no right or wrong answer here, right? But it does make you pause and think, what really matters most to me in love? Dr. Helen Fisher, a biological anthropologist at the Kinsley Institute, once said, "We're naturally drawn to those who trigger strong romantic feelings. But long-term compatibility comes from shared values, mutual respect, and emotional safety. So even if someone feels like your type or not, it's the deeper stuff. Trust, kindness, and how you solve problems together. And that is what builds real love here." So we have a few people coming into our chat. I feel like this Love is a Science always makes a lot of people come into our chat, right? So we have Juliet Neem. Where is Juliet Neem's message? Here it is. It says, oh no. I thought today's question was extremely difficult as always. But for me, I don't like debt. I hate it. Oh, yes. And saying, Juliet-님 going on and continuing and saying something else again here. Saying, am I being too materialistic? I picked the 1 billion one. I mean, if that's what you want, that is totally fine. Like I said, there is no wrong or right answer for this. And it's truly up to you and for your own circumstances as well. And Jenny Nim saying, well, both options are kind of tricky, but I'll at least hear the reason why my ideal type ended up in debt. Ah, yes. So why did they go in debt? Was it like casino and they were, gambling? Then that's a big red flag. But was it because they were helping a family member who was sick and they needed to pay for hospital bills and they were the only person that could pay for it? Maybe their heart's in the right place, right? Who knows? So Jenny Nim saying, let's listen first at least. And Clean and Clean Nim saying, money first, then let her take the love lesson at a love school? What does that mean? A love lesson here. But yes, there are lots of other answers and there are different ways that you can feel about it also. Ponim saying, I think the second option might be better. Life becomes unhappy without money. So I feel like there's a bit of a split in our, listeners here and our mates. So today's love dilemma asks, would you choose your ideal partner with 1 billion won debt or someone that you're not into but with 1 billion won of savings? It's a tough what-if scenario that challenges how we balance romance and financial reality. While one option brings passion and potential struggles, the other offers stability but lacks a spark. In the end, it's a question of what matters most, emotional connection or financial peace of mind. So, we're not sure. Up to me, if I were to choose, I would probably choose the one that is my ideal type, that I love but has debts. I think it's okay. But Julia Nim says another thing. But what if the 1 billion won debt is because they bought a 10 billion won house? So really, in assets, they have more money then, and they're just in 1 million or 1 billion won debt for that house? That also is a nice little twist also. I love how we had so much fun with this one, everyone. Now let's take a quick song break. Here is 살짝 설렜어 by Oh My Girl.
이상해진 것 같아 널 보면서 심장이 뛴가 Pick it up, pick it up, pick it so 있어 두근거렸던 게 문제야 아니야 그게 대체 왜 죄야 선을 넘은 거야 it's later Moving through 어느 날 떨어진 거야 널 만나게 됐다면 너무 딴것 같아 생각만 해도 무서워 얼굴 찌푸렸지만 너에게 얘기 못해 잘 들어 살짝 설렜어 난 살짝 설렜어 난 I have to go to the bed by night 주름 원한다면 내가 돼 어떡한 Did you wanna twist 발로 한간 You got me 지적하지마 설레는 거 맞잖아 왜 나 혼란스러워 이러는 나도 누구보다 더 이럴 땐 너를 찾아갔지만
Welcome back. You just listened to 살짝 설렜어 by Oh My Girl. And we're nearing the end of the show, so I wanted to ask you one last time our question of the day and text topic. Do you have a favorite food made from beans? 콩으로 만든 음식 중 가장 좋아하는 것은 무엇인가요? And I have a message here from Jenny Name saying 콩으로 만든 음식 갑자기 팥빙수 먹고 싶네요. Oh, yes. That is perfect for the weather these days because it's getting hotter, so 팥빙수 will be delicious. And Jenny Neem continues saying, I prefer soy milk over cow milk and prefer tofu over beef. Really, Jenny Neem? I don't think I could ever do that, but kudos to you. Juliet Neem says, wow, Jenny Neem is a bean person. 콩류 좋아하시네요. 완전 healthy food. Yes. So Jenny Neem, this is perfect for you for today, for what we talked about for Listomania. So everyone, I hope you had a great time in today's show. It's time to wrap it up. I've been your host, Kimberly, and here is our last song, Love on Top by Beyonce. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Bring the beat in. Honey, honey, I can see the stars all the way from here. Can't you see the glow on the window pane? I can feel the sun whenever you're near. Every time you touch me, I just melt away. Now everybody asks me why I'm smiling up from ear to ear. But I know nothing's perfect, but it's worth it after fighting through my tears. And finally you put me first. Baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only one I see. Come on, baby, it's you. You're the one that gives from all. You're the one I can always call when I need to make everything stop. Finally, you put my love on top. Oh, come on, baby. You put my love on top, 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 top. You put my love on top. Oh, oh, come on, baby. You put my love on top, 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 top. My love on top. Baby, I can hear the wind whipping past my face as we dance the night away. And boy, your lips taste like a night of champagne as I kiss you again and again.